let's get some support going. Right now, we got nothing besides the $25 tip that got frozen, which really stinks. We don't have anything else. Let's get some support rolling in here, some stuff to shout out. Let's get the momentum moving here on the stream today, my friends. All right. Good stuff, correct? Now, before we get to gaming news, I have something that I want to show you guys. Someone had recommended this to me, all right? So here's the deal. Right now, since I've had this resurgence of popularity and attention thrown against me a couple months ago, and it's going pretty good. And there's new stuff coming up. I have some updates in regards to interviews and things that are going to happen soon, and I'll talk about that in a second. But basically, people are interested in me, and people are interested in, what content does Phil make? Where is he available? How do I reach out to Phil? How do I follow and find out what he's up to, right? And the thing is, I've been around for 16 years and climbing. Now I'm actually heading into year 17 on YouTube. And I'm in a lot of places, right? I've got multiple YouTube channels. I've got an active Twitter/X account. You can email me. I have a merch shop now. And with all that, it's like, dude, it's all over the place. Like, where are you? Where, what happens where? And the question is, how do I put all that information into one place to make it easily accessible to someone who maybe is a newcomer to Darkside Phil? And so there are these third-party sites and places you can use where you can centralize all of your info into one page that people can then use to access stuff about you. So I took someone's advice, and I actually tried this out yesterday, and I'm going to show you what I came up with. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little disappointed with one thing, and I'm going to show you what I mean. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I made this page. This is called CARRD, but it's spelled C-A-R-R-D rather than C-A-R-D. It's supposed to be like a virtual internet business card where you have all of your links and info stored. So, the king of the live stream, Darkside Phil, over 16 plus years of successful content creation on the internet, lifelong gamer, live streamer, podcaster, and YouTuber. Okay? Some stats about me. I'm a daily live streamer and a podcaster. I have over 500 million total views on the internet. And I'm a lifelong gamer and even a former pro. It's true, at one point I was a pro gamer. Not anymore, but it's nice to kind of bring that up as part of my history. So what do we have? We have all of my important links. Okay? YouTube. What's this one? DSP Gaming, my main channel, where I'm literally broadcasting right now. Look, there I am. My X account. So you click on there, it'll take you to They Call Me DSP on X. Okay? And now it won't go back. I'm not even kidding you. It won't go back. There we go. I kicked back. It didn't work. My email. This will automatically open your email app of choice and address an email to darksidephil@hotmail.com, which is my public email. Okay? My merch shop. That looks familiar somehow. Hold on. I'm kind of thirsty, everyone. I just want to satiate my thirst for a second with a certain, let me just do this. That hits the spot. That absolutely hits the spot with this flavor-enhancing mug. Oh, shit. Down the wrong way. Okay, anyway. My merch shop. Then what are these? So, check this out.
For example, is ported from the superior hardware.
Excuse me, I'm coughing while my own react to the Jude the King documentary about me is playing. So, it's DSP React, my React channel. And then over here, one final link, and that takes you to DSP Throwback, my throwback channel. Okay? So, good stuff all around, right? And I think that this is a very useful resource for those who are interested in the stuff that they want to find about me all on one page, right? Now, some people have already said, why don't I set this up as a command in the chat here so that it doesn't spam information, okay? So let me ask you guys a question. What if I got rid of a bunch of the commands, right? That's true. I didn't put in Patreon. I should put in my Patreon, even though I rarely mention my Patreon and I don't really talk about it, right? And, you know what I'm saying? I should probably put Patreon in there just in case someone's interested in checking it out and pledging to get like a private video or something, right? But what should I do with this? Because here's the thing. Some people said, well, you should get rid of all your chat commands now because they're intrusive and they pop up and they fill your chat with nightbot flooding. But I like the fact of having all the information on one spot. I like that idea. But if I literally just have one command that says, hey, click here for all my info, people won't know what info they're even looking at. Like right now, with the way that the chat works, look, it says, pledging to my Patreon is a great way to support the channel. If you don't want live stream interaction, check it out here. Check out the Dark Side Film merch shop here. Every sale supports the streams and content. You see what I'm saying? So because those commands are there and they're separate and they paste up like that, you know the different things that are available to support me or check out my content. If I just said, hey, just click here and check out all of Dark Side Phil's socials and stuff. That's it. You wouldn't even know what they are, right? So I like the idea of using this as a focal point where people can go to it and use it to get to all of my stuff. But I don't necessarily think that this should replace the other stuff that I already have in place to show off the other stuff that I'm doing or to showcase the different things that I do, right? I still think the chat commands are very useful. But maybe I can make a CARRD command as well. All right. Now, another thing, speaking of my X account, right? If you go to it, so it says 15 years of content. Here's my merch store and here's my 3 channels. See? I could change that and just say, here's the CARRD. But then, like, for example, people wouldn't know that there's a merch store unless they go to CARRD first and they click on the link. So I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm debating, like, what to do in regards to this CARRD and how to properly utilize it. I'm honestly not sure how to properly utilize it yet. I didn't include my Twitch because I don't have a Twitch. I haven't used Twitch in 3.5 years, right? And I have no plans of ever going back to Twitch. So that's why I don't have a Twitch. I don't stream there. I don't have an active account, right? The X bio needs some editing. I can't. That's the character limit on X. You can't go higher than that in your bio. That's what I mean with having those excuse me. Having those there. Oh, someone said, can you add a tip link? Yes. What I could do, I have my tips page, and I could link my tips page here. But this is supposed to be more like, this is the places you can go to find stuff about Phil. It's not supposed to be like, oh, I want to send Phil money. But then again, if this is going to be the focal central point, right, then maybe I should have a tips link on here. See, this is why I wanted to show it to you guys. I knew just talking with you, we were going to brainstorm a bit. So maybe I should put up my Patreon, and maybe I should put up a link to tip, to support, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, all right. I think I'll do that. So what I was going to say is what I was disappointed at. Do you see how they set it up? Like, I wish that you could make it wider and have all 6 next to each other instead of having 5 and then 1 like that. It's not even, right? But here's the funny part. If you load this up on a mobile phone or any mobile device, it's completely even. So what it is, they actually set it up to work on phones pretty much exclusively. This is really not meant for desktop use. This is supposed to be like, oh, you bring it up on your phone and then it looks a certain way. That's exactly how this is supposed to be used. So it's good, though. Like, I like it, and I'm going to mess with it more. All right? What I need to figure out is how to spread the word about it. Like, I guess I could do a CARRD command, but also, like, do I just link this on my Twitter? I don't know. I got to think about it. But yeah, like, I think this is a great focal point. This is a central point off of which people can jump into everything at once. So let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this and how I can improve it. Right now, Patreon and tips are the 2 suggestions so far. I like that. Let me know what else I should put on there. Like, I was thinking, what do I have? I don't use my Instagram. I haven't used it in like 5 years. I'm never going to again, so I don't need to put that on there. I don't use my Twitch anymore. I don't need to put that on there. You know, I guess I have to think about it. Remove or increase the timer on Nightbot pop-up commands to stop the amount of pop-ups in chat. I mean, that I could do right now. Like, I could literally go to Nightbot, to the timers. Excuse me. Here we go. And I could change them all. For example, merch, I can make 30 minutes. And I can make Halloween. Halloween, I'll leave every 15 minutes. Tip, I'll make every 20 minutes. Patreon, how about Patreon? I'll do, oh, I already have Patreon as once every 45 minutes. I'll make it once every hour. Membership, I'll set that to once every 35 minutes. Gift, I'll set that to once every hour. DSP React, I'll set that to once every 25 minutes. And DSP Throwback, I'll also set that to once every 25 minutes. There you go. So now all the time on all my commands is staggered. So hopefully now they won't all auto post at once. That should actually help with chat spam because I changed the timing of all the commands. There you go. Where's the wish list for? You're right. The Throne account. You're absolutely right. The Throne account. So I should do the Throne account, the Patreon, and tips. Okay, thank you for that. That's 3 more things to put on there that I didn't think of. Okay, cool. And I'll think of, I'll try to keep thinking of more. And we'll talk more about this once I have, more on it. And it's more, once I have it fully functional, then maybe we'll do like a launch where I'll talk about it and I'll start putting links in the chat for it and stuff. Okay, cool. All right. Folks, the first contribution of the day.